Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday afternoon. I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry I'm late, guys. I was on the pickup. Um, school pickup, and we stopped at the grocery store, and time just, oh no, got away. And I got sleepy this afternoon. Um, anyway, I hope everyone's doing good. I'm sorry. I need to clean up. Let me see what this says. Oh, okay. Um, Hey, India, how are you, sis? Hey, Sean, I'm a little thrown off because, so just so you know, anyone here or anyone on the replay, Real Talk Bougie, .com, that's one of my .coms, but I took it off of my merch and it needs to go over to a page on my website. So just kind of if you plug it in, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's going to probably just take you to GoDaddy, maybe. But anyway, I just wanted you to know if you plug that in, just know it's not going anywhere yet. But when it does, I'll let everyone know that they can kind of migrate over there for updates and information and kind of like a landing page with favorites and stuff like that. That's some stuff that I'm working on my like Francoise Vlogs as a whole, putting all of like my sponsor links, favorites, things like that, stuff you guys have asked me about. All of that kind of stuff is going to live over there. I'm going to try and get back into writing my blog posts. I was kind of writing a blog post a month and I was doing pretty good for a while, especially when the pandemic first started. But I just, I'm not really a writer. Um, but I do, kind of want to still try to work on that skill just because felt like when I did write some things, I enjoyed it. It's not an easy skill for me as far as like sitting and like writing an article or a small, an essay or whatever. But I found it to be like quite a rewarding experience when I did do it. So I would like to start writing a little bit more and doing kind of like a monthly kind of, even if it's a newsletter or something like that, just kind of like this is what's going on, this is what's been happening, just something of that nature. But I haven't really altogether put it into effect yet. But that's the kind of stuff to expect on my website as a whole. But I'm working on it. Just doesn't seem like there's enough hours in the day. But anyway, today was fun. We had a good time. If you were over on Love Lies and Lace Fronts, we did a reaction on, to me, a long video. It was an hour long. And because we stop in between and we read comments, it took 2 hours, but that's okay because it was a lot of fun and I enjoyed it and I felt like we had a nice group. So, India, welcome. Shonda, Cece. I don't know if we lost anyone because I was running a little bit late. Double H. I did just do an announcement on Love Lies and Lace Fronts community tab. So, hopefully, anyone that was looking for us is coming. If not, it'll be upon the replay. Hi, Doris. How are you, sis? Erica. So yeah, we're here to talk about Blac Chyna. I did put up a live for tomorrow because when I looked at it, gosh, guys, the Shanquilla Robinson document is 18 pages and it's legit 18 pages. And I do want to read through it first, like the whole entire thing. There have been a couple of channels who kind of did some update on it. There's a channel that I follow. I know she did an update on it, and I don't even want to watch it. If any of you guys catch Nosy Bystanders, just because I want to kind of look at it first for myself before I get into hearing anyone else's opinion on what they're reading and stuff like that. So sometimes I kind of hold back on watching different reactions and commentary just so I can kind of formulate my own opinion first. So I do want to read through that document. So I have it pulled up on my iPad for tonight. And then I'm going to see if I can just go ahead and upload it because I have a 4-hour time block tomorrow. I have to take Farah to get her hair braided. So it's going to be about 3.5, 4 hours. And a lot of times when I bring her to the studio to get her hair done, I sometimes sit outside and talk to you guys. So it's possible if I have it loaded, then I can do the live, probably find a Starbucks or someplace to go sit not far from the hair salon and and then we can talk about it there. But anyway, we're here to talk Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna has gotten significant plastic surgery over the years, and she's getting some of it taken out. On another topic, too, I want to recommend, if you guys don't watch Peyton Marie Charles, she put up a video this week and it was so good. It was her vlogs. And so I'm taking a turn for a second. Um, and I just want to give you guys this recommendation because I really do love her channel. And if you guys watch me over in Love Lives and Lace Fronts, you know I really like her channel a lot. And she is a mommy that keeps it spicy. She is just, I really enjoy her. She's grown. She's a grown woman. She's just celebrating her 40th birthday, and she treated herself to a trip to Maldives, which I believe is somewhere like off the coast of like India, to the, from us, let's say it's on the, are we going to say the eastern side of Africa, um, somewhere below India. I'm not sure which ocean, but she went to the beautiful exotic Maldives, and the vlog is beautiful. So she already put up part one. That was a couple of days ago. And part two is coming. But it was so funny. And I found myself like laughing. And she didn't know how to swim. Maybe she knew how to swim once upon a time, but she goes to a lot of places and she loves water sports and she doesn't know how to swim. And she's been saying for so long she wanted to learn how to swim. And so she went and she's at the resort and they gave her a swim lesson and she was so happy. And then she went to, there was another part where she went to a restaurant. And if you watch her vlogs, you know she loves to sing. And she went to karaoke night at the hotel, and she sang her first song. I think she sang Rihanna "Man Down," and then next thing you know, I think she sang like 3 or 4 songs, and it was really cute the way she cut it and edited the video. It was so cute, and I really enjoyed it. It was such a good video. And her vlogs are long. So if you love a nice long vlog, her vlog, this one was an hour and 15 minutes. Now, they're not always that long, but sometimes they're almost like right at an hour. So if you like to get spoiled by an extra long vlog, I'm telling you, so good. So I highly recommend it. I will drop it in the first pinned comment when this video goes live. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. Blac Chyna, she's had a lot of cosmetic procedures. She said that she started at 19 and she's had all kinds of cosmetic fillers. She's gotten butt injections. She's gotten several different things. If you saw the episode from the other day, we went over to her Instagram and she shared her surgery day. So let's get into it. She's got a couple of posts, and if anything, I'm just thinking to myself, she's probably going to get back to having a reality show again because any of you guys who watched Rob and China, I mean, it was so good. I really enjoyed it when they were, when she did have a show. But yeah, there's a lot of interest in this. I mean, this video right here already has 2.6 million views. She has a big following on Insta, but her videos are definitely getting a lot of play and people are really interested because we also know that people are looking into taking out some of their injections, some of their silicone. They're looking to take out their breast implants. There's a couple of people who've sized down. Um, you know, uh, Different styles, different times, different aesthetics. Hey, Cece Monet. I don't know if I spoke to you already, but hey, Cece, how are you, sis? Anyway, guys, let's get into it and we'll talk about it in between, okay? And if you guys have any questions, let me drop this. Just go ahead and click the panel if you want to share your thoughts. I know some people have very strong opinions about cosmetic surgery. I do not. I feel like if it's something that you want to do, do it. I don't have any like I don't really have a big opinion on it, just to be honest. I feel like if people want to enhance or need to fix something, be my guest. You know what I mean? That doesn't really, I don't have a lot of opinion on it. So, okay, let's get into it. Let's start here.
All right, hey guys, so I'm on my way to my post-op to go see my doctor to talk about basically what happened during the surgery. He's going to check and make sure everything's like moving good. Uh, as I told you all before, I had got a breast reduction and also a reduction of my buttocks. All right, so I am a little bit concerned. I mean, obviously, I'm really concerned, honestly, because I really want to know what he has to say about the silicone that's like in my butt or was in my butt, and I'm so curious now to see how much he took out. Like what was the complications, because it took so long for me to be inside of there. It should have not taken that long. So he's just basically going to break it down to me. I'm gonna record it because I want y'all to like know, you know what I mean? Yep. I mean, and it's crazy because you hear these stories all the time of people, and even like other celebrities that have came out and said, hey, you know, I had got butt shots and shots, and this happened to my body, and it rejected, and they had to in some cases they had to actually remove like their whole gluteus maximus. So thank God that I didn't have to go through that, and he was able to pull out as much as he could. But I'm not the doctor, so I am about to get some answers to these questions, and I'm gonna take you guys along the ride. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all like the blessings and the prayers. You know, it really means a lot to me, and this part of my life is like really important. You know, I'm changing, you know, and I want to grow old with my kids. I don't want to be, you know, deceased. I want to be with my kids. I want to have grandkids. I want to, you know, further my career, other things that I'm doing. And I just really feel like this is just really holding me back, you know, and hopefully it will not hold me back anymore. And I'm still on my journey. Kind of nervous. We just pulled up here to the doctor's office, so I will let you all know what he says. I'm gonna record it. All right, bye. Okay, so I just got to the building. Thank you.
She's in LA. She's in LA,
I'm
so she's
so
got a driver, but
nervous to
she's
know
doing this local in LA.
what he's gonna say. What he's gonna say. Because you know, sometimes we'll read things on the internet. Start reading things on the internet, like before, because half the stuff be false.
Is that her traveling companion? Is that her person?
Right here. Let's do this.
I'm like, is that her assistant behind her, or is that some guy who was on the or somebody on the elevator with her? Okay, maybe that's her.
Hello.
Her assistant.
Hello. How y'all doing? Good. Hi. Is Matlock in?
Should be here like another minute or two.
A minute or two. All right. Thank you so much. I'll just wait. To me, everything looks and feels good. Yeah, but I'm just like curious now to see like what it was. Because you know I had silicone inside there. Yeah. It was bad. He got it. Let's see what Matlock says. All right, so I'm just waiting right now. All right, guys. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna ask just because I'm gonna ask. Okay, so what's up with the silicone? Oh, say hello. These are people that was helping me. Say hi.
Yeah, so what happens is when you inject silicone into your body's very smart and starts to create scar tissue to protect your body. What happens, the liquid becomes balls, like boba balls. So when you start sitting down, sometimes you get pain. As more scar tissue builds, you create what's called a granuloma, and that's bad for you because that can create cancer. And be careful for pump parties. Pump parties is the thing. You go to a hotel, you get a nurse that injects you illegally, and they put a bunch of silicone that can be very, very bad for you, not just for your body, but your health overall. So
thank you. I feel like, honestly, people need to know about this, and y'all need to know about this, because this really, at the very end of the day, can lead to death. Like we have one body, y'all. Like it's not that deep. If it's not coming from a certified doctor, surgeon, just don't even do it. Don't do it, because you only have one body, people. One. You got to take care of it. So I'm waiting for the doctor to come in now. Thank you so much for sharing that and being honest and open. All right, I'm waiting in the waiting room. Is that Matlock? Right, go this way? Oh, okay.
Chyna, dear, how are you doing?
Now,
Look at her doctor.
good.
Nice seeing you again.
She loves her doctor, and that's sweet.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about some things and everything like that, just on your healing, see how you're healing and everything. How's everything going? Okay.
Okay.
So come on in.
Okay. All right. I'm scared. All right.
So this is the office that we're using until our office is done. You know the office. Wait till you see it. I want you to see everything. It's very nice. It's called the Aesthetic Surgical Institute in Med Spa.
Yeah. I'm going to be in there. Listen, you guys, I've been coming to Matlock for 10 years. Like, and this is the only person that I'm going to let touch my body. And that's it. That's all.
So, listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the gloves real quick.
Okay.
Hang tight, and I gotta get you one dress.
Okay. Undress.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Raul.
Yeah.
Wait, when do you want to do this?
He can come in. Yeah,
No. All he's gonna do is just film us.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Keep on
yeah, so like
doing
if you want, like I can.
You can film. Let's go.
perfect.
Okay,
I'll shut
now, we'll sit there.
I'm going to sit here.
Yeah, sit there.
Okay. Let me put it right here. Sorry, guys. Moment of truth, you guys. Moment of truth. Let's see.
I mean, she still looked like she got some
Shout
back
out,
there.
actually, they're gonna give you your info. I'm gonna send you that what I was able to
Okay.
cut for you.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
I think I'm gonna get some sound bites too, because like a quick thing, because there wasn't a lot of stuff that you said.
Right. Yeah.
But
So we're rolling.
Okay, but one thing I want to do is what I want to tell you. I want to make a point. I want to really make a point. I think you're doing something very, very good, okay, and noble to let people know, because of your influence. You can really reach a lot of people and really help a lot of people. You save people, save lives. So it's very important. I try to do it. I try to let the patients know. But I mean, I see so many things. I see so many bad things with these injections, and like with these illegal fillers, and people really don't understand how serious these things are. So what I did, I went to a neighbor, talked to a neighbor who's a big gun enthusiast, okay? I asked him to loan me a 9mm bullet. He gave me a 9mm bullet, okay?
Hey, Mastermind. Hello, everyone.
I think none of the people out there who have gotten these illegal injections or who are considering the illegal injections would let that injector take this bullet, put it in a revolver, spin the cylinder, and put it to their head and pull the trigger. Okay?
Right.
Russian roulette. Who's ever doing those injections, had the injections, or considering the injections, are doing just that. Plain Russian roulette.
Yeah.
So that's the seriousness of it. I mean, that's what I want. I want people to understand. Don't do it. We try to tell them, don't do it. This is dangerous. They're not medical people. They're just somebody who's out there doing these things. They're going to the hardware store. They're getting the illegal product. that they're using for construction, taking that, getting a syringe, which is illegal for them to have.
Remember, there were people out here doing fix-a-flat.
For them to have, and going into the buttocks and injecting. I have seen MRIs where people are even injecting into the muscle. So the thing that people have to understand, oh, how could you die? You can die simply from the fact of that needle entering a vessel, and it's over. That's what they need to understand. Do they know the anatomy? No, they don't know the anatomy. Do they understand the anatomy? No. Do they understand the risk? These people who are injecting? No, they don't. All right. So it's really incumbent upon us to help to inform those people out there who are thinking about having
India,
stuff
what was
done.
your question?
The best
What were
thing
you
for you to do is to use
were
your
you talking
own
about her
fat.
latest
The safest
episode?
thing is
Her
very,
trip to
very
Maldives?
safe. Use your own fat. It's better if you're concerned about money or if you want to skimp on money, I would say don't do it. Just don't do it. If you have it in the buttocks and you want to have
Hey,
it
Kiki.
corrected, then here's the thing. For some reason, some of them, hey, it's pretty good. Meaning that the harder it is on the butt, the more they feel like they have some golf balls or baseballs or have a board there, something like that. That it's hard to work on,
Yeah. All right, hey guys. So
Okay, so this first segment, she is post surgery. So if you didn't see the first part, I have it posted. It's on her channel, obviously, on her Instagram. But if you go back to my last post, I'll share it, or I'll have it attached in this video, where we talked about when she went in for her surgery. But basically, she went in to get some of the silicone removed or get all of the silicone removed. She was 19 when she initially got the procedure. She's 34 now. So what she was born in, gosh, she's got to be older than 34. Just a second. Let me look. I think it said she was born. Oh, she was born in 88. So this year she'll be 35. And she got the silicone injections at 19. She could have been getting Fix-a-Flat for all we know. She says she was getting um silicone, but we all know that silicone is quite dangerous. They don't do silicone implants anymore, or if they do, they have a variation. But there were a lot of people who were getting autoimmune diseases. They were ending up with lupus. People were getting cancer. People were getting awful um, scar tissue developing around breast implants, the butt injections or butt implants. Like they don't use, I believe the standard now is like saline or something. So she's been experiencing a lot of pain, and she is also wanting to make a change. Maybe she wants to change from that overdone body to more back to her natural body. But she started dancing very young, and she started stripping, and she was involved in an industry where her body being more bodacious, I guess, meant more money to her. And now, as she is in her mid 30s and she's seeing the dangers, I'm assuming, and she was talking about living for her children, that she wants to get these things taken out. India, what was your question about Peyton? I actually was just talking about her coincidentally, just basically telling everyone that if you don't know her channel, to go check out her latest episode, her birthday vlog, which was amazing. So I'm not sure. Does oh, does she travel solo? Oh, you're talking about Peyton traveling solo. She did travel solo for her birthday. Okay, I thought you were talking about Blac Chyna. Was she traveling solo to the doctor's office? Okay, I got you, sis. Okay, let's go on to the next segment.
it's hard to work on. That's the whole thing. It's hard to work on. Other things that you can see deformities. I've seen it all. You can see deformities. You can see.
One thing Blac Chyna was saying during the initial, when the surgery, it was supposed to take 4 hours for him to do what he needed to do. It took 8 hours because when he was using the instruments to get the silicone out, it was clogging and blocking and breaking down. And it was quite a lengthy, arduous process to get the matter out of her butt. And it probably all came out just in the nick of time. If you're just coming in, what we learned from one of the people at the front desk is that the silicone injections start to form scar tissue around. We all know that if you've ever had a baby, if you've ever had surgery, you will form scar tissue. That's how your body is healing and closing back up and going back whole. And he said that around the silicone will start to harden. And then there's something that grows around the scar tissue that can cause cancer even. So lots of concerns here. So she's back talking to the doctor, and the doctor is giving her what we're hearing now, all of the information, and telling her what happened. But I think all she wants to hear at this moment is, I'm okay.
See a discoloration of the skin. You don't have those problems, but you can see a discoloration of the skin. You know, people are concerned about that. You can see thinning of the skin. You can see
Oh,
all
yeah. Her
kinds of
channel's
things
amazing.
going
I
on.
love it. Love, love,
So the
love her
best thing
channel.
is just don't do it. Don't do it. If you have some issues, you want to try to have that
Yeah.
removed, and then you can see us. You know, we'll tell you the facts. We'll tell you, hey, yes, you can, or we can't. You know, the last thing you want to do is have those injections, and then you say there's nothing to do but a major surgery. And that major surgery, you're being cut from here to
Mm.
here. It's very disfiguring. I've seen it, you know, and the women are very sad that they had to have that done because they got to just completely open it up, go in and cut out like those baseballs to cut out
Wow.
those chunks because there's nothing else you can do. So don't do it. Don't get to that point and understand how dangerous it is. You're playing Russian roulette. That's what they have to understand. They're playing Russian roulette. They might as well take that bullet, put it in a revolver, spin the chamber, put it through their head. That's the game that they're playing. Okay? Some can say, well, nothing happened. Well, you're lucky. You can spin that chamber and nothing happens. All right.
I got lucky.
You got lucky.
I got lucky. I got it when I was 19 years old, you know, and I was dealing with it and everything was fine. And then as I continue to get older and older, I can start to feel the balls, like literally like balls inside. You couldn't physically see it, but I could feel it. Then if I would bump it, or if I'm, excuse my language, having intercourse and somebody slaps it hard enough, then it would like inflame and become like super, super, super big and it make me sick. Almost like I had, not like the flu, but just like really like ill. So I'm like, you know what, this enough is enough. This stuff has to come out, you know, and I was concerned like afterwards because everybody was like, you know, the surgery went over the time and Matlock, he really was in there for you and all that. But you could tell me because, I mean,
Yeah.
what happened?
I'm going to show you what I call these silicone pearls. You're going to see all that stuff. Or what it did actually on the cannula that you're working through the tissue, okay, and through that scar tissue and through that silicone and all of that,
Oh, God.
it starts clogging the cannula. So it won't suck anymore. I have to take it out. I have to take a forceps and remove it. So I'm going to show you all that. Some are small enough to go through, but some are just big enough that it's clogged.
Damn.
So all that went on. So you got to stop. You have to clear it. And sometimes it's so dislodged in the cannula that we use to suck out the product and everything. You have to take the cannula off and take a syringe and flush it with a saline solution to try to get it out.
I just wonder, after doing all of that work, I mean, obviously you close the butt back, you know, I mean, you close the incisions, but new scar tissue is going to form. And how does he make, I mean, how do they go back? I wonder if he's going to talk about, do they check any of the matter that came out to make sure that there is no cancer, I mean, I'm sure they could have seen infection and can test for infection, but as far as cancer or any other things that could have happened, like did any of the balls explode? Like, I just can't imagine sitting down on my ass and feeling like I've got a ball in my ass, on my ass cheek. That's awful.
The chamber, so it will suck again, you know. So that's the thing, that's the issue, that's the problem. The best thing, I mean, if we can just get people,
Yes, sis.
just
She
don't
went
do
by
it. You
herself.
know,
It was
they
a
can
solo
come in,
40th
they can
birthday
come
trip.
in
She
and
went
they
by
can just
herself.
look to see where they are. A lot of people have enough fat. They have the fat that they can go ahead and do it. But also what we're seeing on the trend, people want it removed. People, even the Brazilian butt lift, say, that's not me anymore. What women have come in and they have said to me, they say, doctor, I don't want this anymore. Damn! Okay, all right. I said, why were you? They wanted, the patients saying, they wanted to say, it's nice, it's our corporate butt. And said, that's nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
elegant. That's
nice. But they passed it. Nice.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
That's where you are now.
I want to, how many cc's of like the stuff did you take out? Do you know?
Yes, I do. The amount, I'll tell you right here.
Oh, the moment of truth.
I'll tell you
Let me
right
put
here.
my feet up.
Okay.
Let me put my feet up.
1,250 cc's. So 1 liter, if you look at a 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle, it's 1/2 of that. 1/2 and about 1/4. So look at a 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle. All right. Look at 1/2 that bottle. That's how much I took out. 1/2 plus 1/4. Okay. All right. 1/4 total. That's how much I took out.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot. Okay. And then if it's normal fat, it's not that low. It's easy. But with this, it's hard. And I said, I'm going to work. I'm going to work for her. I'm going to give her the result that she wants. Okay. So then what she needs, that was it. It's hard.
It was hard. Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah. Because I was like, you okay? Everybody was calling like, you okay? Because you was in there longer than what you were supposed to be. Griselda, she's like, I kept coming in and checking on you. But I'm going to let Dr. Martin
Doris. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I mean, I feel good. I feel good. I'm like, okay. I think everything's going good. Like when I got home, like I made sure everything was like sanitized. I made sure like nobody came in the room, like none of my animals, like the babies. I'm like, kiss, just because I had the open wounds, you know, the open cuts and things. And I just wanted to really just like take and rest because that's the best thing to do.
But with the surgery and everything, you've done great. You know, you've done great. Very, very, you know, very well. You've maintained things. That's what we want people to do too. Maintain it. You know, we did this. We don't want you coming back. We want you to maintain it. You've done fantastic. Your body looks fantastic. You know, so you wanted these things fine-tuned. That's what we did. Work with you to get it fine-tuned. I just want you happy.
I'm more than happy. I can't wait to show the whole world.
I mean, but you know, the things you do at 19, you know, Blac Chyna is 34. She'll be 35. You know, I mean, she's just at a point now. Also, look, her career started out as stripping, dancing, doing lots of different things, a little bit, you know, kind of the sex industry, right? Some aspects of it, videos, all of the things, right? OnlyFans, doing lots of things with her body, Vegas. And maybe she's just done with that. I don't know if she's trying to do other things or she's just trying to look a little bit more like, you know, sexy mom 35 versus, you know, hottie baddie, still trying to hold on and have to maintain all of that stuff. So I think it's good that she's doing that because what people also need to realize, we all get older, and what you may want to look like at 21 may not be what you want to look like at 40 or 50, or also just as your life starts changing, you may not necessarily want that attention anymore, you know? So
I'm tired of wearing this. Will y'all see me in my nails?
All right, very, very good. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check you. We'll hold.
All right, we'll hold. All right, you guys. Let me bring this closer. So, in a nutshell, you guys, this is Matlock. Like, open, honest, always been like there for me. Even if I had calls about other stuff, other surgeries, he's like, no, Hilton, right or wrong, all types of stuff from, you know what I'm saying, driving Billy's on ice. We have a real close relationship. So, but all in all, a lot of people too, a lot of surgeons will not take the silicone out, you guys. So don't think I could get the silicone and then I could take it out, because that doctor is not going to risk their license and their practice because you didn't, just because you wanted to go get silicone, because that could cost them their life, their job, their practice. So all in all, just do not do it. Don't do it, because some doctors will not, they will tell you, no, I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
Yeah, some people, I mean, a lot of doctors do not want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. You know, I understand. You know, there's patients that we tell, we're sorry, we can't do anything for you. You know, so we want to be completely honest with the patient so they understand. The best thing, just don't do it. You know, don't do it. Don't play Russian roulette with your body.
Yep. You only have one body, guys. Like, take care of yourself. I'm about to get my checkup, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy. And I will be back soon. Love you all. Stay safe. Keep God first. And just, like I said, you have one body. Make sure you take care of it. You know, we have organs, we have our skin, we have our vision, we have everything. We have phalanges, fallopian tubes, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So you have to take care of everything, not just on the outside. You got to make sure that you doing the proper steps also too on the inside. So you can live a happy, long life. We're only here for a minute. So make sure every second counts, and that's what matters. And be kind to people. All right. Love you guys. Yeah. So everything.
I'm like, okay, here's the
everything's
ceiling.
going good.
Lose a little bit up in here, you're fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull this up. You're doing great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So as you can see, this was a lot of CCs that was taken out, you guys.
She's killing me on the tooken. So basically he liposuctioned all of that out. I'm looking up Dr. Matlock, so we'll look at his page before we go to the next segment, okay?
Like, this was a lot.
So that was like the pathology report, I'm assuming, or like the post-surgical notes of what they did, how much was removed. So all of that will go to her medical record.
I just want to say thank you, God. 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 Because that's the only person that has spared my life. Like, over all these years, you guys, like from the age of 19, I've been living with this. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watching. Ladies, you know, do the right thing. Like, worry about yourself, worry about your health. You know, worry about your mama, your dada, your grandma, your kids. You know, like, we need you. We love you. I love you. So I'm hoping that this inspires women that's thinking about it or want to try to go get it. Just don't get it done. Don't do it. And if you are going to do it the correct way. Please. Love you all. And I am about to leave and go home and rest up. Post-op was perfect. Everything went well. Everything was good. All blessings, all blessings, all blessings. And I will see you guys soon. Love you, Angela.
It's hard.
Okay, so one question I have, I don't know if any of you guys have this question too. I think she said she was going to get the fillers taken out of her face. Looking at Tokyo Tony, I mean, I don't know what she's ever done, but I mean, they appear to have high cheekbones, naturally. But I'm just wondering, is any of that fillers in her face? Obviously she's got stuff in her lips. I mean, I think that's obvious. I think she's supposed to be getting that taken out too, from what I understand. But she's going through this first, and then she's going to do the fillers in her face. I definitely admire her for going back for a natural look. I don't know what Kim Kardashian has done, but even I think she looks a little leaner. If you didn't notice, I mean, she hasn't said anything, but if you notice, I mean, she's definitely a lot trimmer. And it could just be the divorce diet, and maybe she's lost some weight just by having, she got a divorce and she's been, having a couple of years of some drama. But it's been said that it's possible that she went down also. So I don't know. And these two were buddies once upon a time. So they were all kind of running together, let's say what, 10 years ago plus, which is kind of how, Kylie got in the midst with Tyga. I think Kylie was babysitting for King. And you guys know the story, right? They say the smaller frame. Yeah. I mean, or just let's just say the natural body, more of a natural look. I mean, I know some women, it is kind of, look, a lot, everyone wants an ass. You know what I mean? And if you don't have one, there's some people who like legit lose sleep over it, just like there's some people who just legit lose sleep over not having any breasts. I get it. So, I guess that's just something that I guess the doctors are working on to have safer procedures. But again, she did hers at 19. She's 34 now. She'll be 35. She's had some of these injections in for well over a decade. So it was time for them to come out or to be redone. And I think that's one thing that people don't know. I think that when you get implants, they don't last a lifetime. I think what people need to know is that breast implants, I think, have to be redone. Maybe 15, 20 years, maybe 10 years. I'm not sure. I don't have breast implants, but from what I understand, they're not for a lifetime. And if you have silicone, the suggestion or the recommendation is to get them taken out as soon as possible, because the gold standard now is saline. So anyway, okay, let's watch the next segment.
Hey guys, so I am back. Today is what's today? What's today?
Wednesday the 15th.
My days is like all confused. Okay, so today's Wednesday the 15th. I'm actually on my way to go get these fillers dissolved from my cheeks and from my jawline, because
Okay.
enough is enough. It all has to come out. And that's just simple as that. I'm gonna record the whole thing. I had like looked up a few things. Only thing that I heard that was like negative was that it just burns a lot. So, or stings. I ain't even worried about no stinging. I just want it out. Oh, look, see, I retired the sharp stiletto nails, and now I have, some little cute Angela White nails. All right, I'm gonna record the whole thing, so I'm excited. All right, guys, so I just arrived. I'm so excited about taking these fillers out. Like, what is this? Come on. Like, what is that? What is that? Girl, bye. I'm walking in the door. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. I am here to take out these fillers.
Okay, we're ready for you.
You are? Right, I could just walk straight to the back?
Well, actually, no, let's clean
I was about to say, I'm like, oh. All right, so I'm waiting right now. All right, you guys, so I just got to the doctor's office. Say hello.
Hi.
Isn't she so beautiful? Thank you. So today I'm going to be.
The doctor said, thank you. That's cute. Let me see what you guys are saying because I'm not on that screen. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's see how they do this. I'm so intrigued.
Yeah. Basically, that's all.
Girl, why is Tommy over here in the comments? Tommy said, yes, Chyna, you never needed a thing. I got my little shit out too a couple of months ago. Tommy, stop lying because we saw you drunk in London and you looked like you still had whatever you had a couple of months ago. And honestly, the process was a bit crazy because I was filming at the time. And when I look at the episodes before and after, LOL, I'll never get filler again. Child, good for you, gang. Team Natural. Okay, Team Natural. Okay. People showing up in her comments. Okay. Pretty B MUA. She's a YouTuber right here. Okay. 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 right, let's get back to the video.
I want to dissolve all of it.
Okay,
Just dissolve it.
fresh. Go back to baseline.
Back to the baseline.
Back to baseline.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what's inspiring you to do all of this?
Honestly, I'm just tired of. First of all, I'm tired of the look, and it's just not flattering. It's just not what I look like. It like totally changed my
Change your
face. And I'm ready to get back to Angela. Like Blac Chyna, like Blac Chyna's Blac Chyna, you know what I mean? And I feel like I've outgrown that.
Yeah.
And it's just time for like a change. And I just wanna be good. You know, even when I would get my makeup done, even when I would like get my makeup done, even when I would get my makeup done, they would contour it so it would be even more dramatic.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking like Jigsaw. So I right, that the mask, everything. Like I'm like,
No way.
yeah, I'm just ready to take it out. I'm
excited for you. This is good.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Thank you. I'm excited, guys. All right.
It works pretty quick, so we're gonna see it like.
It works fast?
Mm-hmm.
So you say like a day.
I would say about a day. You're gonna have some swelling, but the swelling is pretty mild for most people. Everybody's different. Usually you see it pretty quickly.
Hey, Miss Corey.
All right.
Get started.
Okay, let's get started. Woo!
I wonder what they use to dissolve the filler.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Miss Corey, she's dissolving her fillers.
You want to sign up?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
I mean,
so
her
happy.
skin is very good.
So happy.
Her skin is like, I mean, at least from this vantage, I think she's using a filter, but I mean, it looks nice.
Y'all
Her
see
skin
how
looks very
boxy
pretty.
that was? It was making my face like a box. It's too many fillers.
Yeah, if you're sensitive to needles, this might not be for you, but it's not bad. There is a person on YouTube that will remain nameless that has lopsided. Oops. Ooh, oops. Ooh, oops. Look, everyone's got their journey. I don't know if she has. I would assume she's got
So far.
saline implants, but let them. I wonder what are they going to.
For a second.
If you don't like needles, look away. Her skin looks very fresh. Yes.
Pain or pressure?
Neither.
Okay, good. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you need a break.
Okay.
I don't know if it's shaved. I always see her with hair. So various wigs, girl. I'm not sure at the moment. Shaved as in low or shaved as in skin?
Oh, yes, dissolve it.
Rid of it.
Yeah, it has to go.
Are they going to do, I wonder
Thank
if
you
they're
so
going to do the
much.
lips today. She said it's pretty fast.
So far, so good, you guys. Was that it?
Yeah, so instead of multiple pokes, I used a catheter and we went all the
Oh,
way here
wow.
and injected like this.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Gotta get that stuff out of here. It's almost like I can see a different, almost instant.
Sometimes it is pretty instant. If you don't have swelling, most people see it
Wow.
pretty quickly.
Okay, you guys see how protruded this is up? You see, I see that? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they're taking the lips down too. Ooh. If you don't like needles, this won't be for you. Watching lip injections even though she's
Just
getting
massaging it
dissolving
in
fillers.
so it can be evenly distributed. I just want
Good
to
for
say
her.
thank you to the young ladies that helped me today. Easy process.
Okay, so they're at maybe it's some sort of med spa. This is the doctor right here, and a spa called Allure, or maybe it's a dermatological and plastic surgery practice. Maybe I
I'm
don't
on
know.
my
I'll have to
journey
look
right
it up.
now, and I just want to start fresh, clean.
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here
I
for
mean,
you.
thank you. You know, and shout out to the girls that want to get the fillers. We're not saying don't do it, but just for me, I'm just kind of over like the whole phase. Love you all, and also too, I'm at Allure, so check them
You
out.
look gorgeous.
Hey guys, so
Woo! Okay, that was a lot. Did she post anything else since? Let me check and see. Let me see if there's any other updates. If China has given us another update. I don't think so yet. Let me see. If you're not following her, I mean, why not? Why not give her a little follow? And see what's going on over here. But yeah, I think we're up to date on everything right now. Well, let's see what her stories are doing. Let's see what she got for a story. Just a second.
Wednesday the 15th.
Okay, so we already
my
saw
face is
this.
like all confused. Okay.
I really
I don't know
like
what that is. Let's see. That looks like some sort of fortune cookie. Is she okay? Is she trying to show us something? Did she get a good fortune cookie? Are we gonna have? I'm always like when I'm watching people's stories. Am I gonna have enough time to hear everything? Oh God. Okay. Okay, guys, just 1 second. Okay, I guess they're talking about it.
I think what I think is that she's trying to change her image.
Yeah.
I think she's preparing for
Guys,
something.
hold on for me a
If
second. There's someone at my
if you
door.
know Blac Chyna, you know she's very calculated.
Okay, so I missed that part. Okay.
And I think what I think is that she's trying to change her image.
Yeah.
I think she's preparing
Not
for
with
something.
that top,
If you know Blac Chyna, you know she's very calculated.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, that's it. As far as like the latest update of what's going on with Blac Chyna and her surgery and her journey to free herself of plastic surgery, fillers, silicone, things of that nature. So if you hadn't heard, that's what's going on. So I guess they were talking about it on what is it called? It's on Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan, Cocktails and Queens. I see Selena Johnson. I don't see Vivica Fox, and we know Vivica Fox has had plenty of surgery, or whatever she's done. Clearly she's done some procedures. Um, I'm sorry. Clearly, she's done some procedures, but I'm not exactly sure what she's had done. But we know Vivica Fox has indulged some. She has a shaved head. That's okay if she has a shaved head. I mean, girl, I don't know. Is she bald, skin bald, or just short? Like either way, I mean, that's how she's wearing her hair. I'm sure every time I see her, she's got something on her head. So she's typically wearing some wigs. As you see in the video, she's wearing her hats. I don't know if sis shaved her head. But if she did, good for her. And maybe she wanted to, maybe there was something going on. I'm not sure. Um, let's see. China has long, beautiful hair, but I'm not sure why she always hides it. Well, a lot of people do that. I mean, a lot of people get used to wigs and weave and also just kind of it's just different maintenancing wig and weave than maintenancing your own hair, even if you're going to get your hair done, even if you're going to get it braided down. I mean, I wore weaves for a long time and I got tired of it. Would I ever get a weave again? I would. I've just been kind of on braids for the past couple years. I actually haven't had a sew in like over um maybe it's been 2 years now. It's definitely been well over a year, and I've thought about it, but I do enjoy having braids. And then when I don't have my braids, I like just pulling my hair back. Um, I don't know. I just got tired of it, but my hair just is so frizzy. And I don't even want to say curly, but it does get frizzy. So when I flat iron it, I don't care what anyone recommends. It'll get bone straight. And if there's the slightest bit of humidity, it's all frizzed out and it won't hold a curl unless I cut my hair super duper short. So I feel her on the wig and weave thing. I've just never been like a full wig person, but a weave is basically the same thing. But I always kind of had a leave out. But yeah, I love braids now. Braids I feel like is such a great option for me. And then otherwise, if not, I just wear my own hair and I just typically put it up in a bun or ponytail, or sometimes I just wear it natural and put some, clips in it or hair combs or whatever. So I don't know. Um, yeah, it doesn't, I could go and spend $150 and get a wash, a set, a silk press. The next day, that night, you would have thought I worked out for an hour and it just all sweats out. Plus, I don't have a relaxer. So that's another thing. And I stopped getting relaxers over 10 years ago. So, I mean, a lot to talk about there. Like, it's just, relaxers have done a number on people. Relaxers are not good for our health, they're not good for our hair. Some people do well with relaxers, some people don't. For me, I was always someone I couldn't get more than like 2 relaxers a year, even as a kid. My mom used to definitely stretch them out because if I got relaxers too soon, overprocessed. So when I kind of went to like about 4 months, where some people are getting them every 8 weeks, 2 months, 3 months was too long. It was right about like 3 to 4 months where I could get a relaxer. And then as I got older, I started getting them like every 6 months. And then I just stopped. I was over it. I've been over it for a long time getting relaxers. So we've helped me get over uh that situation. And the plastic surgery thing, I've never not had a butt, and I have breasts of a D cup variety, so I've never really felt compelled to have to get breast implants. I've had friends that had large breasts that had breasts reduced. I haven't really had friends get um enhancements more so than augmentations. And I've had friends and family get BBLs or mommy makeovers and things like that, fat injections, uh, liposuction, things of that nature. So I'm not opposed to surgery and doing what you need to do to make yourself feel good. It just needs to be safe, and that's their decision to make. Um, it doesn't stay straight. It's just frizzy. It's just frizzy. And now that I haven't had a relaxer in a long time, I really can see my natural curl pattern. Like I was in my 40s before I really saw what my real hair looked like, because 20s, 30s, I was getting a relaxer. And then when I finally broke myself of getting relaxers and started getting my hair weaved and getting my hair braided down, um, growing out, doing big chops, and then finally just kind of wearing my own hair. And now that it's been years and years and years where my hair has healed and is natural, and when I wash my hair, I can actually see like my hair, like what it should be without chemical processing. It's like, I have curly hair, and it's definitely has a frizz to it. So I love my hair. As far as wigs and weaves, again, I'm not opposed to it, but right now braids are my thing. I love braids. I love just typically box, or knotless, um cornrows. I don't really do much anything else like crochets. I've been told I would love them, but I haven't tried them. But yeah, I'm a braid girl, and anything that I can do with my natural hair, I'm here for it. I'm not really too into locking my hair. I'm just too afraid, because my hair is really fine, that I would end up losing volume. So it's funny when you really start to learn how to take care of your natural hair, you kind of are more aware of things like the volume and the density of your hair, and knowing your hair texture. And my hair tangles easily too. So that's another thing, because my hair is fine, it tangles. So I just like to comb it, get it up in some sort of rubber band or whatever style I'm putting it in, and I leave my hair alone. That's what I tell my daughter all the time, because she likes to play in her hair. And I'm like, that's why we're getting it braided tomorrow. Fix it and leave it alone. Like sometimes if my hair is done and I can keep my little style for a couple of days, I won't touch my hair for 2, 3 days. I won't. And then I'll take it down, and then I'll comb it, put some oil, moisturizer, all the stuff, fix it and put it right back, put it in my little style. And I keep that for a couple days, because the more you're combing, you're taking out the volume. And especially when you have hair that tangles quite a bit, that can be problematic. So anyway, I really appreciate Blac Chyna opening up this conversation, because a lot of us are plagued by the size of our ass, you know, some of us want to have a certain shape, certain size butt, certain size breasts. And I guess she's at a point in her life where she just wants to go back to her and the best version of herself that she can be. And that's great. And like she said, no hate or nothing to the ones that choose to continue the route of enhancements or getting things done. That's on them. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own journey, and people can do what they want to do, because like some people wear makeup, some people don't. Some people wear wigs and weaves and braids, and some people don't. Some people care what their hair looks like. Some people don't. You know what I mean? So it's all preference. But I do appreciate the conversation. She seems like a sweet girl. I think she really does. I think, this is my impression of her. And the call in is up there if anyone wants to tap in. Um, I just think a lot of the things that she went through, and this is just my assumption watching the journey, seeing her in the videos, seeing her with, Amber Rose and all the people that she used to hang out with, and then, who she's been attached to. I mean, she's done a lot of stuff that's been attached to her body and her sexuality, and maybe she's just kind of over it. Maybe she's over it. Everybody doesn't want to be noticed for your ass, or, when you were stripping or when you were doing this and when you were doing that. And maybe she's just really over it, you know? Um, so good for her. If that's the reason, good. If it's, she said it was a health reason, actually. She wants to be able to be there for her kids. She wants to be healthy. She's clearly afraid of cancer and probably lupus and all of those things and all of the horror stories. So I do not blame her in the least. And I think it's a good choice for her. And whoever else is out here still doing it, then they just have to be aware, do the research, make sure that they're uh, enjoying what they're getting, healthy. You have locks and you love them. Yeah, my mother-in-law has locks, and one of my sister-in-laws. Um, Girl, and yeah, she got two children, and I think it's not so much that the look is over, because women have ample breasts, and black women, and many other women, like women in general, have many different body types. And one body type is big ol' ass and small waist, natural, right? And so it still exists. And but at the end of the day, you know, everyone doesn't have that. Everyone doesn't have big boobs. Everyone doesn't have you know, the uh the the small breast look. Some people look very good with that. I mean, I've seen people get enhancements and thought, wow, I would have stayed the way you were, but that's not my choice. There's a girl who I follow. I don't know if any of you guys follow HRH Collection. She has an online boutique. She's a little bit crazy. She is a little more over the top now to me than she has been over the years. But I've been following her for a long time. It could even be almost 10 years. Anyway, long story short, her name's Alex, and she got breast implants maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Legit, 6 months later. It may not have even been 6 months. It could have been 3, 4. It was almost like she turned right around and got them taken out. She didn't like them. She was like, my clothes don't fit right. My clothes are fitting differently than I thought they would. Um, and she said initially when she went in, all she wanted to get a lift. And the doctor kind of talked to her about I guess it would stay and be, I guess, quote unquote, more permanent, or like the look that she's trying to achieve would be better achieved by having the implants. And she got them taken out. She didn't like them, and they did what she wanted to begin with. And she's obviously much happier now, but like legit got them and regretted them. She said when they took her bandages off, she could already tell, like, she just didn't, she felt, and this is not everyone, and this is her quote, she felt it was giving her like a bimbo look, and she didn't want that type of attention. Okay. Everyone's different. You know what I mean? That's how she felt. She got them taken out, and she's much happier. She got the lift and, and such. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Tomorrow, we're going to get into that 18-page document. We'll be on a little bit of true crime and something coming from my neck of the woods. Shanquilla Robinson was from here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and a lot of the folks that were with her are from the North Carolina region. But Benjamin Crump dropped a 18-page letter detailing everything that they've been able to find out, and some new information. The interviews with people at the villas, people who felt like when they were talking to their guests, who were the friends of Shanquilla, or the travel companions of Shanquilla, rather, felt like they were just basically giving them the information they needed to have, or what they thought they needed to say to be able to get out of there. And that it appeared that everybody was very much in a hurry to leave. And so lots of information. So if you want to be here to go through that tomorrow, we will. I wanted to get through it myself first, read through it. And so I'm not sure. I set it up for tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I'm sorry, my dog's barking, guys. So I set it for tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but you might see me live earlier. I'm taking my daughter to get her hair done. So you guys might see me live at some point in the morning over at Love Lies and Lace Fronts. Okay. So I hope you guys have a good evening. If you're on the replay, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please do so. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I go live or post another video. Also follow me on my other channel, Love Lies and Lace Fronts. If you're not already following me over there, we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch, and hot topics and just whatever else we want to talk about over there too. So anyway, guys, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys later, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Have a good evening.